room left of the entrance. Oh, in here. This is the room of my first mentor. Take a look around if you want. I'm sure you can find many of the curious tools and devices she used during our lessons. Remember them all. This one makes thin wounds in the skin like a razor blade, while that one shreds skin to pieces. As for that one, the black one, it doesn't leave any marks on the skin at all, but deals so much pain your head spins. Why was your mentor so cruel to you? I don't know, perhaps the old hag was once trained in the same way, or perhaps she simply hated me. Besides, in her eyes, I was not the daughter of a noble family, merely some urchin that the Honorable Horgus Worm decided to take off the street. Oh. Well, clearly I need a little bit more rum for this. Entrance to the basement and garden at west side of the manor. Thank you. He always made sure to heal my scars by the time my father came back. Dude, this girl was abused. This girl was like straight up abused. Every time I enter this room, my hands start to tremble and my heart pounds as if trying to jump out of my chest. Wow. No wonder. No freaking wonder. We can go to the garden over there. Let's go to the basement again and see if we missed anything there. Good God, Cohh, stop thinking with your dick.
Can't make the demons wait.
That's a valid point, but no. As the saying goes, every family has a skeleton in the closet. In my case, all the skeletons are hidden in the cellar. This place holds special significance for me because this is where I killed those thugs who tried to rob Horgus' mansion. They were caught by the guards and they sacrificed them to Maria. It's kind of hard to believe that Horgus allowed you to just kill people. I think he had no choice. He cannot cure me the spirit's influence no matter how hard he tried, nor can he hand me over to the authorities. I suppose he could have killed me and buried me right here in the cellar. Huh. Just the two. No. It's a DC 40? Oh, wow. We can do it, Chad. We can do it. Since when did Pathfinder start? Pretty much every night between like 6 and 7. Yeah. Generally around 6:30 to 7:45. But we're in the second floor right now. Right
here. Beautiful.
Did I get the necklace on this one? I did. Unidentified. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have Socio here to buff it up crazy high. Gotta roll what, a 14 or more? We have like a potion of Fox's cunning, but I mean, I would only buff it by like 1, right? Aha! Camellia's eyes dart around the room as if she's trying to make sure that there's nothing that will give away her secrets. I don't believe you. What hard evidence do you have to support your doubts? However, if you wish to make sure that I'm telling the truth, feel free to take a shovel and dig, but do not expect me to sit here obediently waiting for you to finish. And I must warn you in advance, Horgus buried all the victims as deep as he could.
Beautiful.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Camellia. Go to the garden.
Let's see what we can do.
Ah, Camellia. I see they never stop Camellias. I see they never stop blooming. My father's orders a garden must have camellias in bloom all year long, whatever the season, whatever the weather. Why does he even bother, do you think? Is this a grave? You're right, but it wasn't that hard to guess, was it? It's the grave of my mother, Iris. She died when I was a child, so I scarcely remember her. I don't understand. Why would Horgus tend this grave all these years? Eat these flowers.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, there's one more thing in the garden? Did I miss something? Music, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it, brother. Did I fail a perception check? No. Oh, here. This is the grave of my pup. I dug it myself and buried the poor animal. Have I ever told you about him? He was so cute and warm. I simply adored petting his curly fur until the moment when I suddenly realized that his little body was lying at my feet and his head was in my hands. I suppose it must have been, although I didn't even know of her existence back then. Maria chose me long before we met each other. You know, I don't even remember the pup's name. There have been so many others since him. Dogs, cats, birds. Ah, Lord. Camellia, you are so unfortunately broken. I really hope we can, like, somehow get a good ending from this. I'm really not sure if we can. I don't know, dude.
I can handle it.
We're sure to find Horgus in his secret study. Before we enter, I should like to ask you one question, if you don't mind. You know our family's history better than anyone else in the world. Tell me, what do you think of Horgus as a father? He tried his best. Why are you asking? No special reason. I just want to know your opinion of my father before you meet him face to face. Because you want to murder him and eat him, don't you? You want to do your little sacrifice thing, don't you? Oh, Lord. Hello, Father. He nods and drains the goblet before him in a single huge gulp. You can smell the sour reek of stale alcohol in the air. Hello, Camellia. So you finally came and you even dragged the commander along. I suspected that you wouldn't come here alone. You know, I've been wondering when you would finally show your face here. Haven't I always taught you that it is extremely impolite to be late for an appointment? Camellia wrinkles her nose in disgust. Papa, you stink. I believe you will forgive me this weakness under the circumstances. And if you don't, you can always leave. I won't stop you. The door is right over there. Horgus chuckles bitterly and refills his goblet. You were expecting us? It was not you I was expecting, although I thought you might put in an appearance. No, I was waiting for Camellia. Some time ago, I received a letter from my beloved daughter in which she invited me to meet her at my mansion in Canabris. I came as quickly as I could. I've been here for several days now, waiting for my dearest daughter to arrive. Don't tell me you knew nothing about this meeting. Could it be that my sweet girl had you wrapped around her little finger and she tricked you into coming here to watch this spectacle unfold, the little minx? What did you do after I left the Abyss? I left Dresden as soon as the Queen took hold of the reins of the government. Of course, I highly respect her dear Galfrey, but it was you I had followed to the crusade, not her. For whatever reason, I do not believe our Queen will succeed in her attempts to defeat the wound, so I moved to Nerosian while my mansion in Canabris was under renovation. I came here to help Camellia talk to the spirits. I didn't expect to meet you here. You plan to have a flag-size banner of your logo in diff size. I'd really have to put that in my home, said Shadows TV. Well, first of all, it's really nice of you. Second of all, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do any like flags or anything, but we do have a new merch coming soon. We'll see. Surprised, were you? As for me, I knew the moment I received her letter why she wanted to meet here. She wants to talk to the spirits, does she? How can she have spent so much time with my talented daughter without realizing whatever Camellia wishes to talk to the spirit and always involves Murder. I have no idea what kind of spirit she has in that bone trinket, but why would it want so much blood? You do know that Camellia killed 5 people while she lived under this roof, don't you? First her mentor, an Overezian woman, and 4 more. Well, they were thugs, bandits, and murderers. They had it coming to tell the truth. They broke into this mansion seeking to rob us. That's Canabras for you, a border city with all kinds of riffraff lurking about. The guards caught them, tied them up, and tossed them in the cellar. They never reported the break-ins to authorities. Why bother? Those thugs would have been executed anyway. Oren always made short shift of such rabble. The things Camellia did to them down in the cellar, I never saw it myself. I only heard it, and then later when I buried their corpse, I felt relieved that I was not in their place. Why did you condone Camellia's inclinations? Why did you protect her secret? Camellia is the daughter of Horgus Worm, a true daughter, my blood, though I may have concealed that fact from society. Yes, she is special, unusual, very sensitive to the world around her. Whose fault is that damned spirit? Is the damned spirit drove her insane? Oh, man. What is a father to do? Camellia, what's going on here? She remains silent. You can't see her face, but you hear her breathing shallow and fast. Her shoulders are rising and falling jerkily, and her right hand is trembling. Explain, Camellia. Camellia jolts slightly and turns to you. Her eyes seem to look right through you. Her lips are parted from a rasping breath, reminding you of an animal's growl. Her right hand is clutching a thin stiletto that seems to have come out of nowhere. Isn't it obvious? She's finally come to take my life. I've been waiting for this moment since the day it all began. I knew it would come, of course. I had hoped that Camellia would placate her spirit somehow. Or perhaps the commander would close the world wound and put an end to all these sacrifices, but it's too late for that now. I'm ready to die. My whole life is a lie. It does not even feel like mine, but someone else's. I did everything I could to ensure the name of Horgus Worm would go down in history and his bloodline live on. I have had to lie and cover up crimes along the way. Well, the time has come to pay the piper, and if my death helps uncover the secret to closing the world wound, well, it's not the worst way to go. But before you do what you came here to do, Camellia, let me reveal my final secret to you. Your mother, Iris, genuinely loved you, Camellia, but after she saw how you killed that pup in the garden, she started to worry about you. It was she who insisted on the doctors and the psychics and the exorcists. They all examined you, but nothing helped. You kept on killing animals, neighboring cats, stray dogs. You told us stories, the spirits who whispered in your ear. Iris didn't believe you really had a special ability to communicate with the spirits. She didn't think you were gifted, but I did, as if a daughter of Horgus Worm could be no more than a lunatic. Several years passed like that, several very grueling years, for Iris more than myself, and then one night, I entered your room and saw Iris leaning over your bed with a pillow in her hand. I pushed her away from you. It was dark. Iris stumbled and hit her head on the corner of the cabinet. I buried her in the garden. What? You killed Camellia's mother? It was an accident, but I was prepared to do it, and I'd do the same again if I had to. Forgive me for keeping you locked away. Forgive me for never acknowledging you as my daughter. Dude, what the hell, man? Wow. You killed my mother and you decide to tell me that now? Why, to unburden your soul, to show me that you protected me back then? Maybe you're hoping I'll hesitate before I stab you in your disgusting heart. Or are you trying to make me weep for my mother, the innocent victim? Dude, she was gonna kill you. Like, oh my lord. I don't care about your bloodline or about any excuse you can come up with. Do you really think that I couldn't have escaped your mansion if I'd wanted to? You never acknowledged me as your daughter. There's no skin off my nose. You wanted to marry a noblewoman to continue the Gorm line. Well, that was your own affair. You both deserve to die lawful. All right, let's do this first. Kill him, Camellia. He deserves it. Ooh, the stiletto freezes in front of Horgus Worm's heart. Camellia licks her parched lips. A secret for a secret, Horgus. I've dreamed of doing this for a long time. I've dreamed of this without even realizing it. My heart's desire. You were always near, my protector and patron. How could I ever entertain the thought of killing you? But the forbidden fruit is so much sweeter. Oh my god. Can you feel that? Just one little stab and your life starts to bleed out. My stiletto has pierced your heart. Now it withers, impaled like a butterfly in a pin. If I drag the stiletto out now, you'll die quickly, but if I keep it in, you'll suffer longer, perhaps even choke on your own blood. So what should I choose? Oh my god. Do you have anything to say, or do you think you can maintain some dignity, even at the very end? Do you think you have it in you? You're garbage. Get out of my life. Die once and for all, Horgus Worm. god. It was all over too quickly, don't you agree, my friend? As if something was missing. It's like having sex without climaxing. The end result is not but exhaustion. Perhaps it's because Horgus did not try to resist. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Let's have some more fun, shall we? Oh my lord. Are we ready to talk to Maria now? No, not quite yet. Did Maria really crave Horgus's blood, or was it you who wanted it? Maria and I are one. We've become quite inseparable at this point. What do you have in mind? I want to make up for lost time, to let loose like never before, to celebrate my ultimate liberation. There are an awful lot of servants in this mansion. Let's gather them all in the garden and feed Maria with their blood together. Okay. We're doing the evil run. Let's do it. Please come here. I have an important announcement for you for you all from Lord Gwyrm. You're all fired. Oh, don't worry. Lord Gwyrm has tasked me with ensuring that everyone is paid in full. No one will leave empty-handed.
Here comes trouble.
Oh my god.
I got this.
Wait, one's getting away.
Damn you!
There it is. Okay. Lawful good, by the way.
I suppose we are done here. We certainly had a good time, didn't we? Did you like it, my friend? It was a little different from my usual sacrifices to Maria, but mass murder does have its own appeal. It's wild, primordial, unbridled. You felt it too, didn't you? The exhilaration. You know, I suppose you deserve a confession. I have never said anything like this to anyone before. Are you ready? Steel yourself.
I'm steeled.
You are the best friend I could ever hope to have. You understand me. You help me. You are the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life.
BFFs forever.
You know, now that we're so close, I wish to confess something else to you. Are you ready?
Oh my god, she's gonna tell me that Maria never existed.
There is no Maria. I made her up.
Unbelievable. Owlcat, you son of a bitch. Like, oh my god, dude. What a character. What a freaking character. Feigning, like, just, oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. But why?
Isn't it obvious?
Wow.
A reasonable explanation for all the murders. So that my protector would be too busy thinking of our bright future to lecture me on morality and decency. I like to kill. I don't simply want it. I need it. It is something deep within me. My desire is like an annoying fly buzzing around a room. One that cannot be seen or swatted away. But the deaths of enemies on the battlefield don't bring me any relief. It comes only with the deaths of those who considered me a friend. The deaths must be unexpected, so that I can see the disbelief and dread in my victims' eyes. But I am a clever girl. I know that society would never condone my unconventional desires. So I invented a nice story that I could feed to those who would protect me from society.
Jesus.
As you may have noticed, my lie has worked remarkably well.
I suspected.
Did you? You hid your true thoughts from me very well. You are an excellent liar. Perhaps even better than I am. My sincerest congratulations.
When you asked me to come here to help you talk to Maria, that was all a lie.
Of course it was. After you and I visited the brothel in Alishanira, I felt an unexpected and overwhelming desire to see my
God,
dear
she's just
sweet
pure
papa.
evil.
So as soon as we returned to Dresden, I made some inquiries and learned that he had moved to Nerosian. I sent him a letter inviting him to meet me at his mansion in Canabris, and that's when I asked you to accompany me. I decided it would be best not to disclose the true purpose of our visit to you. If you had known that Horgus would be waiting for us here, you might have discerned my intentions.
Why did you decide to tell me all this now?
Ah, that's a good question. You would have learned the truth sooner or later, you know. I've told you too many stories about Maria. You never would have let the matter lie. Of course, I could have left, fled in the dead of night, leaving you a farewell note. But I like traveling with you, my friend. I like feeling the power you've shared with me. That is why I decided to take the risk and open up to you.
Where do you draw your power from then?
I draw it from the spirits, just like all shamans do. Spirits surround us. They are everywhere, even within the world wound. Only they never beg me to save them or try to tell me how to heal Socorus. To be honest, I couldn't care less about Socorus, the world wound, or the crusade. My sphere of interest lies elsewhere.
What's the story behind your amulet?
This? Once a snake crawled into our garden. I killed it, gutted it, dried out its bones, and then I told Horgus about Maria and asked him to decorate the amulet with gold and make it into a necklace. Despite its mundane origins, it is now imbued with magic that hides me from the prying eyes of Iomede's paladins and inquisitors. Daddy Dearest was quite insistent on that point. Clearly, he feared that if I were ever caught, I would reveal all the dirty secrets of the Gwyrms to the world. But now that I'm with you, I have no need of this amulet anymore. Do I? No one would dare lay a finger on a companion of the Crusade Commander. Is the interrogation over? Good. I was beginning to feel rather bored. So, what is your verdict, my friend?
Sure. I mean, we're going all evil for this run.
Thank you for hearing me out, for understanding and accepting me. I must confess, I was a little worried about how this conversation would go. I have no more secrets from you, I promise. Provided, of course, that you can still believe my promises.
Chaotic evil. She was chaotic evil the entire time. Oh my god, dude. Chaotic freaking evil. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, I tell you.
Beautiful.
I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Camellia, stop. Spirits crave his blood. I crave his blood. Together we have sealed his fate. You shouldn't kill him no matter what he's done. He's still your father. Stiletto in Camellia's hand flies up and freezes in front of Horgus Gwyrm's heart. A moment passes, then another. Finally, Camellia exhales loudly and lowers her weapon. Leave. Get out of my life, Horgus Gwyrm. It's all over now. I've rid myself of my past. I suppose I should feel happy. Why do I feel so tired? You ready to talk about Maria? Did Maria really crave Horgus's blood? What do you have in mind? You've killed enough. What right do you have to tell me what to do? I did not break free from Horgus's tyranny only to surrender to yours. I am free now, and I shall do as I please. Is Maria's will a paltry? No. I forbid you to kill innocent people. Ignore my order, and you'll regret it. You dare to give me an order on your crusade? I saw nothing. You did not allow Camellia to perform enough ritual killings to satisfy her bloodlust and make her appreciate your patronage. Die, you son of a bitch.
Save the last one for me.
Wow. Oh my God. So the only way to keep Camellia is going to be if I let her murder 10 people. Oh my God. Dude. The dilemma. So what I could do is I could kill her and then hire a mercenary. Which honestly, I'm thinking about doing that. The more I'm thinking about this. No, she's my tank. She's my tank. So all I know is we're gonna figure out exactly what we're gonna do tomorrow. Because I have to go to bed. Oh my lord! So she is my main tank and my ultimate buff bot. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell I want to do with her. I have no clue what we're gonna do. I'll have to take all her gear. I can't imagine we can't kill 10 people. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Oh my lord. I can't believe Owlcat did this. Unbelievable. Anyway, I gotta go for now. Hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are around the globe. Tomorrow we start the Long Dark episode 4, and I'm very excited about that. Maybe some Far Cry 6 in the afternoon. Probably some more Pathfinder tomorrow evening. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you fine folks tomorrow for more fun and games. Have a good one.